What are we doing? We are live. It says we're live. See? I think we did it right this time.
All right.
All right. Are you going to sit down?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Somebody's in here. How's it going tonight? We are on time and on the right place for once. Michaela's coming too. We're all going to hang out. We're just letting people come in. It does look like I have a fat lip. Not too bad though. We're coming
I
in.
don't think I'm gonna be able to fit in here.
You fit?
I think so.
So we just wanted to start doing a little live tradition and try to get this to be like a regular thing. Can you fit in here or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
grab
want
a
a chair
stool.
better?
Yeah.
My fat lip is because I went to the dentist today and I had a bunch of Novocaine and it looks like I got punched, but I didn't. I don't think we're gonna be able to fit everybody in here, so we'll see. But so Chloe's over here. Chloe's not supposed to be making funny faces tonight. If you're here and you're hanging out, oh, I'm already messing up. I'm trying to see if I can pull the chat up too so that I can see who's here. So let us know where you're from and what you're up to tonight. We had kind of an unexpected day because, you know, nothing goes as planned. So just checking in, trying to get to where I cannot be making noise. Oh, and I'm making noise. Sorry, can you tell I'm noob at this? How do I make it quiet, Michaela?
You just turn it down.
I did turn the volume down?
Yes.
I'm getting it. Okay. So yeah, a little unexpected trip to the dentist today. And so that's why I look like I got punched, but it feels like I got punched, but I didn't really. I just had fillings done, which is not that bad, right? And I didn't even have to pay for it. So I'm super happy. But that's why I'm going to talk funny. I didn't plan to have dental work done on the day that we were going to do our first live, but here we are. So anyway, so Michaela's over here. Devin's with her, kind of. You guys can't really see them because they're all squished in. Oh, Bumpy's here. Hi, Bumpy.
Hi.
I don't know what those are, little working monkeys, but that's fun. So anyway, so we are having kind of a roller coaster week. We had some pretty big downs and a couple of ups. The up being I didn't have to pay for the dentist, right? The down being that we ended up losing our Doberman Kaya. Kaya was, oh, Nanny's here too. Say hi, Nanny.
Hi, Nanny.
Hi. We lost our Doberman that was with us for almost 14 years, so that was a super low, although we knew she wasn't doing well, so we kind of expected it and had tried to keep her going as long as we could, but she just gotten too old, so Eva's gonna go looking for you now, Dev. So we are just trying to start a new routine and get better at the live thing, because Chloe and I do these quite a bit, especially when we have contests or something, right?
Yeah.
And we're not very good at them. And I had planned to have a whole plan of like topics and what we were going to talk about today. Of course, that didn't work out either because my day got crazy, and between the dentist, I was also picking up straw in the next town over and stuff. So we got a lot done, but I did not get anything planned for the live tonight. But we are just hitting a few more people. So what do you guys want to talk about tonight?
I don't know.
You don't know? Michaela, you got to have topics. Michaela is the talker of the family. What would you like to talk about today, Michaela and Devin?
So I was supposed to have an FFA meeting today.
Nobody can see you. They can only see your very tall boyfriend.
So I was supposed to have an FFA.
Oh man,
Getting
hi.
close. I was supposed to have an FFA meeting today, and then I guess that the time got changed because my advisor had a doctor's appointment, and so I missed it on accident because it was a Zoom meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And then
And
so
you're
I
poor
called.
at time management.
Yeah, and we called anyway, and so she got me up to date on all that. We got a really cool grant over the summer, so that's pretty cool. We're gonna be able to do some advocacy stuff with that. We're gonna be able to do some more volunteer work with that because of COVID. We're not able to do Socktober, which is our annual sock drive that kind of counts as our community service, and is like school wide from all the elementary schools all the way up to the senior high school. And it's a contest that everybody goes into. And so now we're not able to do that, which is kind of a bummer. But hopefully come summertime, we're going to be able to do some community service with a farmer's market. And that'll be really cool. So
The Carthage Farmers Market?
mm-hmm.
Like what?
We're hopefully going to do some advocacy stuff there, talking about how going there and volunteering for starters. And we're talking about having a booth there for advertisement. It sounds like the
Promotion of the clubbing.
yeah, it sounds like
Devin is having an issue with his hat. That's all I can see right now.
I saw him move and I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm kind of like,
He's-
trying to get pictures.
He's trying to get
look famous.
fabulous.
Fix the mullet. But yeah,
That's a good
so-
idea.
Yeah, and I'm pretty excited about that. I think it's right up my alley to do the whole, promoting local business and promoting local farmers. So I think that that'll be really cool to promote.
Right. That's what we were talking about with the dentist today. 2 of the dental hygienists have senior daughters as well, right? Julia, you went to school with, and then another girl that goes to Carthage, but I don't know her.
Mackenzie.
So they're getting ready to graduate too, and the mom, they were both in the room with me, just joking around while we were waiting, and we were talking about everybody getting ready and what they're majoring in or what they're not majoring in, like going undecided in the beginning. And I know a lot of people, like I was just watching the New York Farm Girls were talking about their major being in animal science, but then they're really focusing on like media and whatever, because obviously they're into promoting agriculture and stuff too. So she's great. She's going to Cobblestone for animal science.
Who?
The oldest daughter from NY Farm Girls.
I thought you meant one of the dentist's daughters.
No,
I
one
was
of the
like, well,
dentist daughters are going for nursing, and I don't know what the other one was. They were talking
Is
about
it Julia going for nursing? Good for her.
yeah, but she might go undecided to begin with or something. I don't know. Anyway, so a lot to think about when you're a senior and you have all the things to get prepared for. So
Yeah.
Devin, what are you gonna go for?
I'm going for a DEC officer because,
You gonna arrest people?
yeah, I want to arrest. I want to arrest people that don't like to, obey the laws. And it's a new thing. I kind of like it. It's about riding in the forest, like being a cop, but not really.
Being outside.
Being more outside than in police station.
Sorry, Deb. I can't feel my feet. I'm sitting on them.
That's just that's it.
Yeah, that's a good plan. Chloe, what about you? No pressure or anything. You don't have that much time to plan for college, but what do you think you're gonna go for?
Vet science.
Vet science?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you're gonna do what? Provide mommy free vet services?
Yes.
I feel like I can't talk properly. My lip is getting in the way. It's like a cartoon, and the cartoon has like that. That's what I feel like. Is that what it looks like? Are you embarrassed of me?
No.
Oh, you will be. Don't worry. But, well, I don't know. I'm just glad that the dentist is over. I'm so thankful that's over with. We are getting our pond stocked tomorrow. The fish guy is meeting us in Watertown, which is the closest nearby town. And so part of our plan for the spring is to add on with the like agritourism part of the farm and allow people to do tours. We're going to start doing virtual tours this winter because we don't have to worry about zoning or insurance for virtual stuff. So we're going to start implementing that plan with lambing and kidding coming along.
Mom?
And then,
I want to talk to Mommy.
what's the matter?
Oh, Nanny.
Nanny's not on. So what about the piglets, Dad?
Are you going to show them on your virtual farm tours?
Oh yeah, definitely. But we're gonna start doing stuff like during lambing and kidding, so we can walk people through the process of like what we do with the lambs and kids. Dipping belly buttons, tagging ears, banding tails, that kind of stuff for people that are interested in it. So we're gonna start the virtual parts of it in the winter time. There's not a lot of that kind of processing stuff that happens with the pigs on our farm, just because we don't have as many of them. But with the sheep and goats, we do a lot of stuff because they're all registered. And that makes a big difference as far as record keeping and everything else. And then hopefully by the spring, when it starts warming up, we will have. Hi, Auntie Weezer. Say hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Are the cousins there?
And she wants to know if the cousins are there. Weezer. So then once the spring happens, things warm up, which is usually like April, May. We will hopefully have the zoning board approval to move forward with an agritourism business, and the insurance is already set. We just have to implement that, and then we'll be able to have people come and physically tour the farm. Auntie Weezer said she just actually waved at you. Wave back. She waved too. So then people can, by the guidelines, we will have booked tours so that it's limited to a certain amount of parties. And, we'll keep everything safe and social distance and everything. And people will be able to come and tour, see the lambs, meet the lambs. Some days, hopefully, if we're soon enough, we'll be able to have people help with some of the lamb processing and stuff maybe. And then we'll have lots of other fun things, happening on the farm, hay wagon rides and stuff like that. And then the whole point of stocking the pond is kids will be able to come and fish right in the pond, which is a super fun, unique situation. Nobody around here really does that. So we're excited about that. The start of it is tomorrow. So the fish will arrive. They will overwinter, hopefully grow a lot. And so we hope to be able to start allowing that to happen in the spring, but we're just not really sure how quickly they'll grow or how quickly the town zoning will cooperate with that happening. Apparently New York State, or our town particularly, is a lot more strict in their regulations or in their allowing of agritourism business. I was talking to some people in different states. Yesterday I had a meeting, like a webinar meeting, right? Because nobody actually meets in person anymore. And it was about, virtual, agritourism businesses with your farms, and a lot of people that have sheep and goats. And several of them said that they didn't even have to get approved by their town, that they have this Right to Farm Act with the agritourism situation built in it. And they don't even have to have extra insurance because the way their state is set up. So not the same as New York State is, but that's okay because this is where we are and we love it here. So we're just going to work with it and do our best. So we weren't able to do that in the fall, but we're hoping that we can move forward in the spring. So what are the things you're trying to implement in the spring?
Oh, there's 6 people on.
As for FFA,
As for the farm?
oh, in general, I want to be more active with the bees. I think it'll be cool to do a little bit more with the bees, and
That's my worst nightmare. Why would you bring up the bee?
We have a beehive and it's been there for, how long have we had the nucleus of bees? 2 years?
this is our second year. Yep.
So, or will it be 2 years in May that we got them? I think so we got them a year ago May.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be 2 years in May. And we have not harvested honey from them or anything. So really bad beekeepers, but our garden is phenomenal, and we actually had apples on our apple tree. So
I'm fine with them just vibing, but I think it would be cool to get honey from them too.
2 years in May, yeah, that's what Weezer says.
And
It would be great to get honey from them,
Yeah.
but I'm petrified of dealing with them. I'm not the kind of
That's
person.
why they're gonna
Deb, let me tell you, you go up to the hive, right, and you have this suit on and this netted thing, and you know that you have a net around your face, but you still want to be
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of bees or insects in general.
Michaela can do it because
neither.
she's so calm that it doesn't.
I don't like bees. I would no.
Well, honeybees, I'm fine in the garden when they're around me and stuff, but walking into their space,
Michaela is a brave person to do that.
Yeah.
I would not.
she doesn't have a problem.
I don't scare easily.
But we
ever.
know. Oh, we know.
One of my 4-H kids is 11 or 12 or 13. He's young.
He's 14.
And he's a professional beekeeper at this point. He rolls in the honey already and the wax. He just started this year and he's all over it. And I'm oh my gosh.
He also is very involved with it. That's his thing. Ducks and bees are his thing.
Yeah.
He watches YouTube religiously about those things. He's very
Not me.
intelligent about the bees.
Oh, my lantern almost fell down.
So, but yeah, I think it would be cool to work more with the bees. Hopefully I'll have some more Oxford babies.
That look like Oxfords this time.
Yeah, hopefully.
Last year she had 4 Oxford babies, 1 boy, so obviously we didn't keep him. And then, or no, 3 Oxford babies, 1 boy,
2
and twin girls. And the twin girls, one looked like an Oxford, one looked like a white Oxford. Yeah, no, I'm not good with the bees either. And the one that looked like an Oxford didn't live very long. We learned the hard way that Oxford wool can carry E. coli, and so when the babies were trying to nurse, they picked up E. coli, and we saved the one that didn't look like an Oxford. The one that did, unfortunately, lost her. Now we know that the Oxfords have to be shorn really short right before they lamb, so that when they're nursing, they don't get any of those dirty wool tags. So that is.
They have more wool in general than the Southdowns.
Yeah,
so
they
grow
grow.
it faster. So I think that it's just easier when they grow it out.
Yeah, definitely something that we learned the hard way.
Yeah.
But I think we just need the Southdowns.
Nope.
Pigs and chickens. I love pigs. I told Matt this year we could just have a pig farm. He loves his goats too much, but they're a pain.
Is my guy.
Wilbur's everybody's farm favorite, I think. I mean, maybe not Michaela's, but
I like him. He's not my favorite, but I like him.
I think because the boar we had before was so vicious and crazy
Chased me down the driveway.
with his big tusks that
Terrifying.
we were like so pleased when we got Wilbur, and he's just such a calm boar. Like, he's very mellow, and
I love the.
I don't know what kind of pigs you guys raise over at Thomas Schmidt Homestead, but we have Cooney Coons, and our boar was crazy before. He was not nice. So, and we've never had a boar that was any other breed. The other breed, like if we raised commercial hogs like Yorks or anything, we just had barrows and gilts. So I don't even know if we ever had gilts even. Did we just have barrows?
No, we had girls. Floppy was a female.
Pushing. You just had 8 piglets this weekend, 1 due anytime. Oh, that's so fun. What kind? What kind of pigs? We had our 2 litters of Cooney Coons were born a week apart. So it's like when it rains, it pours. I've been waiting on piglets for like 7 years. And
7 years.
while Winnie and
More
Wolfie
like
never
38.
had. Okay, well, I'm not 38 yet. Okay.
28.
I'll be 38 next month, I'm saying, but I've always loved pigs. I've always wanted piglets, and I absolutely love them. We have large black and Hereford. Oh, cool.
I would love Hereford pig. I would like Hereford pigs.
You like Hereford everything.
Like real pigs, like big pigs. Even
Duroc.
though Herefords are.
You like Duroc too, right? Are
love
those the red
Durocs.
ones?
So Durocs are my favorites, and Herefords are my second favorites. And then I like land races, and then Chester White,
Cooney Coons, number 1.
and then your little.
We've had
Marley
Berks
things.
before, right? The Berks were a little
The
crazier than me.
Berks were like Satan's spawn.
Okay, let's not
They
go too
were
far.
a little crazy. They would break out of their pen like all the time.
Oh, he says you can come get some in December.
Excellent. I'll be there.
The Berks were a little rough. They were a little rougher than we expected. We weren't quite prepared. And, we're close to you? That's very cool. I don't know. We're right, like I can see Fort Drum on a clear day from our property. But the Cooney Coons are just delightful. I love them too much. Like so much. So I told Matt, I was like, we could sell all the sheep and goats, which isn't really true. There's some sheep I could never sell, like Muppet. Fraggle's a goat, and she's awful, and I could certainly sell her, but Eva would be upset. We're still making sure that Devin understands the difference between sheep and goats, because he usually calls them the wrong thing.
I do.
But he's
especially
learning.
when I come home from hunting. It's pretty bad.
He's learning. It's fine. It's fine. What are you most
They're
excited?
about an hour south of Rochester.
Oh yeah, you're not that far from us at all.
I can drive there myself.
You
and just
can.
come home and surprise you. With
I don't know if you could drive with a trailer, but what do you want to do this spring on the with the farm, with the agritourism business? What are you excited about working with?
I don't know. I'm excited about working with lambs.
Working with lambs and
And-
teaching people about them?
Yeah, and goats.
Yeah.
I want to try to show goats. Well, I just want to try.
Hopefully we have some actual fairs this year. All of the New York State shut
It's
down.
hard for fairs to be this year.
He says you don't need a trailer for piglets. There you go.
That's what I was saying. Throw them back
Throw
in
them
the
in
Kia
the
Sorento.
Kia.
Back at the Kia Sorento.
Or else I'll just get that allergic reaction again. But okay.
You love that Kia so much.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Yay, Chloe. Auntie Weiser says. So yeah, working with lambs, right? We used to do this project with the schools where when fourth graders in the local school systems would come to our local park every year, and we would do. Can you go help her for me, please? We would do like an educational. So there would be stations, like there was an apple cider station. And we did the sheep station. There was often a dairy cow station and all sorts of stuff like that. And they, we would educate fourth graders about sheep. So they brought one home from Georgia in a Honda Accord.
That's bigger, or that's smaller than the Kia Sorento.
Yeah, we have brought sheep home in the front of the Escalade. I carried one on my lap when I drove the Cadillac.
If it's one piglet to a Honda Accord, I could probably fit like 2 or 3 in the Kia.
Yeah.
So that's one of each breed.
You just have to pay off that speeding ticket and then we'll be golden.
What speeding ticket?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a perfect driver.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we won't talk about that anymore, but hopefully she doesn't speed when she's picking up the pig. Yep, dog crate. Yep, that's how we get chickens. I'm supposed to go get chickens sometime this week. It keeps falling through because of my crazy life, but Chloe likes to dance.
Yeah, I'm happy today. I dance a lot.
Speaking of that 4th grade program,
Yeah.
I meant to tell you in general.
Are we doing it again?
We're doing, so you know the program
What was it called? We've done it for like 4 years.
Farm.
Ag extravaganza. That's what
Extravaganza.
it's called. So it's like agricultural product, practices like this apple cider, honey, chicken keepers, dairy cows, stuff like that. They would do all different stations, horses, and okay, we're gonna have to check out his channel so you can see the piglets.
For sure.
And we would do the station for sheep, and Chloe really enjoyed teaching other kids about sheep and their fiber, even though the sheep that we raise are meat animals.
I enjoy teaching.
You like talking to people about what we do. Yeah, I think everybody in the family, like, that's one of our most favorite things to do.
You're gonna have 3 little ag teachers.
That's what Michaela wants to do, is be an agricultural teacher.
I
I wish I
wanna-
could push this back more so y'all can be in the same screen.
I think maybe if you like lifted it up and like a book or
Okay,
something.
let's not keep moving it.
Sorry.
Devin's like 8 feet tall, so you can just stand up. But go help her.
Devin's got it.
Thanks, Dev. So the toddler doesn't want to sit still and be on the camera, but she's noisy enough to help out. That's one thing that we all love, and that's why I think that the farm tours and the projects that we're working on for spring are going to be super fun, because everybody in the family really loves talking about what we do here and why we do it. And like I said, the sheep that we use are not they're not a wool breed of sheep, even though I love using fiber for felting and spinning and everything. So we talk about all of that with the kids and how you don't have to get what you love and figure out how it works for you. The meat definitely is a money maker, but the wool stuff has actually outgrown the meat in certain seasons, like Christmas season. The wool outproduces the meat sales by far. So it's a great opportunity just to work with the public and teach them about it. A lot of people are super interested in where their food's coming from now. There's a big movement in that direction, and we, have a great opportunity to kind of educate people. And with Michaela being the president of our FFA, she has a lot of opportunities to do community outreach stuff.
Yeah. But this year, instead of I don't know what they're doing for Ag Extravaganza, but we are doing virtual, the thing where we would come into the classroom and read the book.
Too bad.
Yeah.
We're doing that virtually this year. And then the teachers are gonna show it on the working Wednesday for the elementary kids.
Mm-hmm.
And so Miss Phelps was like, you could be as creative as to do each video with a different critter on your farm.
Yeah, last year I read that Ag in the Classroom book because I was supposed to read it to a couple classes. So instead I just read it to, I read it on camera in the pasture, right? You videotaped that for me.
I did.
So
I
that
think
was,
it's on your YouTube channel.
yeah, I think it is too. The book from last year. And I don't know what the book is yet this year.
It hasn't come out yet. They haven't decided what it's gonna be.
We can try. Oh, now we're way down. Too far.
Just good. Perfect.
I'm good at dance.
Are we better?
Good job, Dev.
Thanks, Deb.
Problem solver.
You still have to scoot in a little. There you go. So those are a couple opportunities that we enjoy throughout the year just through involvement with the local extension from me or FFA for her, to where we can do some community outreach with educating the public about agriculture. They call it advocating, right? I think we all have t-shirts that say that in one way or another. And so good job, Devin, Lexi says. Good job on fixing the computer.
Thank you.
So that's my older sister. And not older.
I'm still trying to get used to the farm and all.
Devin's still learning, but he's handy to have around because he's young and
Tall.
tall.
And he has
Built like an
muscles.
ox.
Although he didn't come help me pick up straw today, but I'll forgive him.
I don't think he even knew you were picking up straw today.
I don't think I knew I was picking up straw today either. But like I said, it's been kind of a surprise of a day, huh?
Mhm.
I went to the dentist thinking I was going to have to get a tooth pulled, and I only had to get 3 little fillings. I was so excited. Isn't that crazy to be excited about fillings?
I hate getting
Yeah.
people. I
I
don't
don't like
using my
going
teeth.
to the
Never did.
dentist.
You don't like going to the dentist? I don't
No.
normally either. My dentist is good though, and I'm a big baby about it, but it's
It
okay.
doesn't bother me.
No,
Unless they're judgy.
nothing bothers Michaela.
I
Yeah,
don't like judgy people.
judgy dentists like don't drink Mountain Dew.
Yeah, like one time my dentist told me that I was gonna get Mountain Dew mouth like a Tennessee man because I drank so much Mountain Dew. In all fairness, I did come in with like a liter bottle of Mountain Dew, which was probably not a good call on my part.
Probably. So a lot of the upcoming content is going to be about stuff. Yes, Eva does have a birthday coming. That's what I'm saying. It's been a roller coaster of a week. We had, the loss of the dog was awful, and not that it wasn't unexpected, but you don't ever really expect that kind of stuff. Now we're planning for Eva Rosie's birthday, which is Sunday. The baby will be 4.
I'll
Our
be
baby.
working on Sunday and Saturday.
Yeah, well,
that'll
the
be
farm stand, I'll be working because the farm
super
stand will be open. Then Dad is going to cover most of the farm stand on Sunday so that we can celebrate with Eva and all her surprises and all her cakes and ice creams, and Subway is her requested meal.
Oh, I love
Cookies
Subway.
are delicious.
And Mom's cookies.
I don't
So-
want cookies.
Okay. So anyway, we've got lots that we're looking forward to, and we're excited. Yay for Bumpy.
I thought you were gonna close the farm stand. I didn't realize you were keeping it open.
No, I'm just gonna make Dad sleep away in there.
Oh, good.
He'll be all right.
Just gotta make sure he stays awake.
We'll run in every once in a while and poke him with a stick. Make sure he's-
You'd be
We can get like a
"Never
little
close the door."
doorbell hookup from like our house to the shed. We'll
Like a
just ring it
video
a bunch of
camera?
times until
I can plug in the doorbell. I've got a button. Yeah, it should work. That should work.
It's like, Bobby, you gotta wake up.
Yeah. hmm
Yeah.
It'll be all right. We'll just FaceTime him.
Yeah.
Now, the last 2 weeks, Sunday was just as busy as Saturday.
Yeah.
So it just depends, but it depends on the day. We'll see. But
And I
When
can help
came,
out
when I
out
came
there
in and
too.
out, my dad was tree standing. There was a lot of people here.
was that Sunday?
Yeah, it was Sunday, yeah.
Yeah. The last couple Sundays have been decent, so I'm happy for that. It's been good, steady. We're excited about that. Hopefully that grows. It'll be so in the spring. Hopefully when we open the farm stand, we're able to open it as not just a farm store, but also as a place to check in, like for if you're there for a farm tour or if you're there to go fishing or anything like that. So it'll serve the purpose of like an entrance building or whatever. So.
Fishing is best.
So hopefully that all gets in the works. We just have to get through the town zoning between now and then, which isn't really much. They just require stuff like a parking lot and specific lighting, which we have all in place already, but we have to go through the planning board and they have to approve it. Then, that'll be a couple meetings and they only meet like once or twice a month. So it's going to take a little while, but hopefully we'll have plenty of time by spring. So we'll see.
Yeah.
What else? And Mikhail will be a great tour guide for all the children.
Hey, what about me?
Chloe will be the best tour guide. I said Mikhail will be a great tour guide. Do you have chocolate on your forehead?
Probably from the waffles I had for breakfast.
That's breakfast chocolate? That's
Yeah.
what happens when I go to the dentist, huh? And mommy's not
Yeah.
around to clean your face?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I'm not a judger. What do I tell you?
Sure.
What Bobby says.
Oh my goodness. So that's exciting. I really have done no work for the stand today. Yesterday I did some painting in there. I got caught up on orders. Etsy orders have been kind of intermittent, so I got caught up on those because there was a bunch that came in yesterday and a couple of stand orders I finished. And so I haven't really made a lot of inventory today. I've made the snowman. That's about it so far. I got to get to work on some more pieces. So I also have some things in a couple other shops, and they've gotten busy because it's getting close to holidays. So trying to keep up with all the irons in the fire, but it's not a big deal. It's fun. So now Chloe has a cup. So anyway, anything else you guys want to talk about?
I can't wait for spring so I can take Matt turkey on first time. So yeah.
Isn't there a fall turkey season?
There's fall turkey season, but
Ooh, I have something.
spring is more like active where turkey's in.
Not as good in the fall.
Devin's been hunting the deer out back, which is a good thing because they could potentially bring in parasites.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we have a million deer out back.
Yeah, I couldn't. I almost had one last night, but it got scared off by 2 other does. It was pretty terrible. I mean, I had a lot of encounters with like a lot of does bought in the field, but it just wouldn't have a really good shot at them.
Sula wants to know how the wool gets colored. So the wool gets colored. He can hunt peacock. The peacocks are leaving this weekend, Bumpy. Sorry to tell you. So the wool gets colored because I take the wool that's this color, like the natural white color that comes off the sheep, and I heat up a pot of water on the stove, and I put in the dye, whether it's Kool-Aid for orange, or we have Rit dye for like some tans.
How do you get it like? Oh, go ahead.
And then, so once the water and the dye get heated up together, some dyes require an acid, like vinegar, to make the dye strike. Some don't, like Kool-Aid and Rit dye, you don't really need that for, but Jacquard dyes you do. And you just add the wool, as much wool, to the pot of water and dye. And then we let it sit there and kind of watch it. And I've got like a spatula special just for wool, and I push the wool down, and when you see that the water is pretty clear but the wool is staying colored, then you know it's done absorbing all the color from the water, and we just strain it out and use it from there. So it's different for every type of dye, and different kinds of wool take, like Oxford wool will take longer to take the dye than the Southdown wool for some reason, but it just I'm sure there's a scientific reason, like the fiber crimp or whatever, but so that's how we dye the wool. Oh, so I love you. What do you have to say, Chloe?
I was thinking we put like a, you know how like soon we're gonna do farm tours and activities.
Mm-hmm.
One we should have like little tables everywhere and have little crafting things.
Craft stations.
Yeah.
We definitely could do classes like on the farm,
Yeah.
different day, like a kids craft class or adult. You know, Bumpy could teach spinning or felting or anything like that. So
Yeah.
Speaking of crafts, I am like all amped up on craft juice right now.
Michaela went to
Because
Hobby Lobby for her
I've
first time.
never been to a Hobby Lobby, but I had my dog with me, and I said,
Your
you know
dog.
who's pet friendly is Hobby Lobby.
I didn't know that. I'm surprised by that.
Yeah, well, I remember reading on like, because I'm part of a bunch of the pet Facebook groups for the local area, just because, you know, where I work, and somebody was saying how like they took their dog into Hobby
I
Lobby,
love them all too.
and I was like, you know what would be fun is going to Hobby Lobby, and so
How fun was that, Dev? Hobby Lobby, a blast? 10 out of 10?
He had a great time. Don't let him fool you.
Yeah, I pretty much just looked at like model cars. That's what I used to be into when I was a kid. So
Yesterday?
a lot of memories.
Okay.
Yeah, yesterday really. And so, long story short, I bought like 6 bandanas for the dog.
For the dog.
Yeah,
they're-
99 cents. We'll get them, guys.
They're 99 cents a piece. And they were like the best. There's cow print. I mean, every kind of print you could imagine, you can get it there.
Once you see cow print, your eyes went huge real quick.
I was
Oh, boy.
excited. But they had all kinds of cool craft stuff that, like all kinds of different paints and paint pens and
Pascas?
Paint stands.
not Pascas, but other ones that look pretty good, high quality.
Why can we not get Pascas locally, Chloe?
I think they do have them
I don't
at
know.
Michael's, maybe.
I just made it over.
I feel like I've seen them recently.
We did see them at one of the places we were there for something else, but
And I went, Mom, look. And you went, well, now I don't need them.
well, yeah, because we got Posca pens now, but we might need more eventually. Huh?
I think they were the pastel ones or metallic or something.
Posca doesn't make pastel. Notice I'm not saying anything. Just wanted you to notice that. Not saying anything about what, Dingo?
What am I noticing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I don't know what she's talking about. I love all my nieces though.
Oh, I made my, I signed up for a national convention today. As sad as that is.
You're
It's gonna
virtual.
be virtual. But we're having a viewing party for school, which is nice because we weren't
Oh,
allowed.
Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby. Auntie Weezer didn't say anything about your Hobby Lobbying.
Why? Is that frowned upon?
I think some of the more
Basic
liberal
women?
people don't like Hobby Lobby for liberal reasons, but we're not going to talk about politics, Michaela.
They got bandanas. I don't know. I just wanted to bring my dog in. But
She just wanted to find place. She looked up anywhere she could take her dog in Watertown, New York.
I did.
and-
I did. We didn't go to Home Depot or Lowe's.
Oh, didn't hit them all. Didn't hit them all then.
Nope, we have tomorrow.
Oh, we went to Petco, went to Pet Supplies Plus, we went to Hobby Lobby. First place was
Tractor Supply.
Tractor Supply. 4. Oh my god.
Only one of those places I would ever normally go.
But the bandanas, Mom.
We're
She
getting
just-
a Tractor
She
Supply.
just wanted to have everyone look at her dog and be like, I want
She's
to pay attention.
beautiful. And then we
She's
stopped
a nice dog. I
at
love my dog.
Alex's to
Love
show
that.
Alex and Dylan all her bandanas. She did a little fashion show.
Did she?
Then she started walking down the aisle.
Oh boy.
And then they fed her crackers
Aw,
and taquitos.
Healthy.
I love those.
Yes. But Hobby Lobby was very cool. Very crafty. Lots of,
It was honestly my first time being there.
yeah, there was a lot of like
I've been to
niche-
Hobby Lobby's not here though.
There was a lot of like niche craft supplies, a lot of like decoration stuff that like I've seen on Pinterest, and I was like, well, I mean, but it was like stuff I felt like I could make myself. But
Michaela's the least crafty in the family.
no, but they were like big wood signs,
Love
Like-
you all, Weezer.
which I could make. A lot of it was like wood burn signs and stuff for like man caves and nurseries, and like that's
One
nice.
and the same, aren't they?
You know. Well, yeah. But yep. But yeah, a lot of like cool yarns and stuff that like
Yeah, I saw the hanks of yarn. That is neat. We don't have that really around here, so.
yeah, so that was cool. Probably gonna go back and buy paints.
Fun. Good. Well, I think we're probably going to wrap it up. I just plan to kind of be on here for like half an hour. We're going to try to do this every Wednesday, just kind of keep everybody updated with what's going on.
7 minutes.
Okay, well, we want 7 minutes over 8 now, but we are going to get ready for Eva's birthday, and we'll probably have a video about
Eva.
that up later on in the weekend. I've just been swamped with the new farm stand. I haven't been posting regular videos, so anyway. Thank you guys for hanging out with us and bearing with our newbie nuances of not really knowing what we're doing. Right, Clau? Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys so much, and we hope to see you
Bye,
next
guys.
week.
Have a good one.